Hey, what are you still doing here? It's like 9:30. Oh, 10 o'clock. What's going on? Oh, crap. I'm so sorry. Oh, late shareholder meeting for me. Stupidest thing I ever did, taking the company public, but it raised a buttload of capital for one of our major projects, and to be fair, I still kept control, so I own 51% of the shares, so, nobody can really outvote me, but I do still have to answer to people. Yeah, that's not your problem, though. You know you coulda just left this until tomorrow, right? You didn't have to come out. Wait, the service made you? There's no way I can just buy them and adjust that rule, is there? Because that's kinda bullshit. Sorry, yeah, that's a little callous, but it's later and I'm tired, so my filter's a little down. Yeah, seriously though, they actually sent you out here this late? Oh, goodness, okay, I'm sorry about that. You should not have had to come out this late. I live alone. Who cares? It's just me. Yeah, no, nobody's coming over. I'm not entertaining. I never really do. It's not a big deal. And if you need, I can call somebody at the cleaning service and tell them that. All right. All right. No, I get it. Companies are weird. Everybody's different. I'm serious. I might actually look into buying them just because that's kind of crap. But, if they're not for sale, they're not for sale. You'd be surprised. It's a bit of a compulsion with me. When I see companies that are treating their employees poorly, I just tend to buy them and then fix it. I don't know. It's a problem. There's a reason I own the amount of commercial property that I do. I hate shitty landlords. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. Always nice to hear that somebody has a good landlord. Yeah. Um, Listen, are you going to be able to get home okay? It's late. The buses get a little weird this time of night. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, you're going to have to take a different route entirely. When I was first coming up, coding and eating nothing but ramen for 3 meals a day. I pretty much lived on the bus. Yeah, it was the way to get around. I know the routes backwards and forwards, so I know that you're gonna have a bit of a hard time getting home tonight. Listen, I know this might be a little out of the ordinary, and I respect if you say no because it's a little strange, but do you want me to just drive you home? We've known each other for years. Yeah, maybe there was a gap in there, but we went to school together, for God's sake. Let's not, you know, it's not like I'm some crazy, eccentric billionaire. Okay, you're right. I am an eccentric billionaire, but I feel like in a good way. Like, I'm one of the few that everybody's like, no, 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 we like him. Me, the Costco guy, the Arizona guy. Yeah. I'd like to think I keep good company. Well, I try anyway. Seriously, though, come on. Give me 10 minutes to change because I do not want to be in this clothing anymore. Let me just drive you home. We won't take some psychotically expensive car. It'll be just low key. We can just vibe, you know? Doesn't have to be a big thing. Just give me like 10 minutes and we'll be on our way. I'll have you home faster than the bus. A lot faster, let's be fair. I'll get you there well before the bus even has a chance. Come on. It isn't even a problem. Just give me 10 minutes to change, okay? Just chill out, grab yourself a drink or something, because I'm driving, so you can have a drink. I don't care. My liquor cabinet and fridge are open to you. I'll be back before you know it, okay? All right. See you in a minute. Plus side of being me is I do have a private elevator to my private garage. Wow, I really am a billionaire, aren't I? Ugh. Sometimes I forget what I'm saying and it just comes out, and then I'm just like, oops, you know? I don't know. I try my level best not to be that billionaire. I don't want to be like a Musk or a Bezos. I want to be me. I just want to be, better. Give back to the world where I can. I try. And, I like to think I do pretty good. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tooting my own horn. Okay, okay, hold on. Before you comment, this is like my one vice. Okay, this is my second vice. The espresso machine and good coffee is the first vice. This is the second vice. Okay, yeah, first edition rare books, third vice. Okay, oh, I feel like we're getting in on my vices a lot here, and mine are pretty good in comparison to, some of the weirdos. I have had a thing for cars since I turned 18. Yeah, I drove a shit sedan back in college, but this this is, a lot is such an ugly term. I mean, it's 8 cars and 2 motorcycles. I don't think that's crazy, SUV in case I need one, daily driver, couple of toys, dream car, nothing crazy. Okay, admittedly, the Impala is because of a TV show that I really liked, and I couldn't actually buy the one from the TV show, so I bought the exact same make, model, year, and all that, and then I painted it so that it matched. That's just me being a nerd. No, 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 we're not doing the Impala tonight. I think we'll just take something a little more low key and, you know, there absolutely is something low key in this garage. It's right there. That's very low key. It's black. Come on. The number of doors a car has does not make it low key or not low key. That's very understated. Well, if you ask how much a car costs, then suddenly it becomes less understated. And with the extra bells and whistles, $500,000. That's not. Uh, okay. Maybe it's not as, understated as a shitty sedan in college, but Still pretty good. Listen, Mercedes makes a really good car, and that's just, she's all sleek and dark and mysterious, and she looks like a panther. Yeah, like a panther just, coiled. I love it. I like cars, sue me, okay? Again, one of only a few minor, completely reasonable vices. Would you like to ride in my high-end Mercedes, or do you wanna get on the back of one of the motorcycles? I can go either way, it's a really nice night. That's what I thought. Come on, let's go. Okay. Um, you wanna just toss your address in on the GPS and we can go? Yeah, no, 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 it's, not a big deal, I promise. Actually really enjoy night driving, like, sometimes I do this to clear my head anyway, so you're kinda doing me a favor. Yeah. Oh, please, that's not even 10 minutes, come on. Well, yeah, no, because the way I'm gonna take it's gonna be like 10, 12 minutes, not even, but if this was the bus, it would take you something like an hour and a half. Because the bus would have to take you basically uptown to take you over, to take you back downtown. It's so dumb. If I were the mayor, one of the first things I would do is just completely overhaul the public transport system, but I do not have time to work on public transport and run my business and everything, and I don't trust anybody with my business, so oh, goodness, no, 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 no. I'm a bit of a stickler. I built it from nothing. First working prototype I made out of spare parts and programmed myself for like a week straight. Gah. I jammed on nothing but ramen and Monster Energy. It's a miracle I'm still alive. Yeah, well, it was tough, but it was worth it. Hey, you're doing okay. Listen, hard times are one thing, but you you're stronger than you know. I do hope you know that. I remember the girl back in college. You didn't take any sort of gumption from anybody. I always respected that about you. You could be a little bit of a bitch, but, again, I had a chip on my shoulder the size of a state. Nobody's perfect back then. Don't apologize. Come on. It was years ago. When are you gonna get it through your head? I don't care anymore. No, I don't mean to be flippant. It's just I really don't care. It was so long ago. We've changed so much. If I held on to that sort of crap, it would kill me. It absolutely would. And I don't want to die just yet, so I let it go. Here, how about this? I forgive you. Does that help? Well, yeah. You know it's a little disingenuous after I've told you that I just let it go, so I mean, but I was hoping maybe hearing it would help. Well, either way, I do hope you know I don't hold anything against you. It was years ago, and we were different people. We're different people now. Honestly, you've been nothing but good to me. No, I mean, past that, you could have quit. You could have, been terse. You could have tried to avoid me as much as possible. You don't. You treat me like a person. Genuinely like a person. That's rare for me these days. Do you know how many people look at me, see the money, and immediately a wall goes up? It's like they can't see anything else. Yeah, you came from money. I mean, as silly as it sounds, I know you're on hard times now, but it helps. Because the glamour's off for you, and I appreciate that. It helps. It really does help. As silly as it sounds, I'm very glad that you're back in my life. It's refreshing in its own right. You are more than a cleaner to me. You know that. Just don't ever think that. Yeah, well, I haven't met you at your diner shift, so why do I not have trouble believing that you make a pretty good pancake? I remember the 2 job days. Those were rough. Oh, I wasn't working in any sort of tech capacity when my startup got kicked off. I was doing garbage collection in the mornings, and I was stocking shelves at a grocery store in the evenings. That middle ground, that was where I programmed and built and made everything that I am today. I didn't sleep much. Again, a lot of Monster. I upgraded to coffee for a reason. I can't stand the taste of that crap anymore. Yeah, coffee comes with its own drawbacks, but overall, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, having a free supply does not hurt for you. Oh, man, it is a beautiful night. Sorry, it's just every once in a while it catches me. I think we're actually about there. I recognize this neighborhood. What? Why do I recognize this neighborhood? Something about it. I don't know. It'll come to me probably at like 2 in the morning. Nah, it's not a big deal. All right, your building's up here? Which one is it? The brick wall. Oh, no. Well, you remember when you said earlier that you had a good landlord and you like them? That's really nice to hear. Technically, I'm your landlord. Okay, okay, okay. I own a fair amount of just property around the city, commercial, real estate, a few rentals and all that. I own your building. No, 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 no. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I had no idea you lived there. Come on. That's a level of deep dive that I would not get into. No, 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 no. This is a really awkward coincidence. I swear to God, I had no idea. This is just, oh, I own your building. Oh, come on. Just when I think the money isn't going to be a problem, there you go. I I cannot win with you some days, can I? I appreciate you saying that. I do try to be a good landlord. Well, hey, I mean, if anything goes wrong, now you have the landlord's direct line. You can just call me directly. I can't promise to be able to fix everything. I could fix your fridge. I could fix your washer. HVAC is kind of out of my bailiwick, but I've got a guy 24/7, so that's not a problem. Yeah. You can just call your landlord 24/7 because, as it turns out, he's the guy whose house you're cleaning. Penthouse, as it were, yeah. Yeah, and the guy you went to college with. This is not going well for me tonight, is it? Oh, goodness. No, 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 yeah, if yeah. Oh, good lord. I got nothing to say. I'm sorry. I'm so flabbergasted. Yeah, yeah, I think that's probably the best thing to say. I will see you, next week, I guess? Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go home and park my car and then hide somewhere in a dark corner and genuinely be ashamed that I'm actually that billionaire. I'm starting to feel like it. Yeah, yeah, I'll catch up with you later. And hey, if you need anything on the apartment or, if you just feel like talking, you've got my number. Yeah, I'll see you later. Good night.